What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? We're back once again, and we're going to be talking about something that needs to be discussed, at least on the channel or in depth, because we need to talk about some live Disney action movies. Now, again, whether you guys agree or disagree, that is perfectly fine. This is, again, my opinion. If you don't like it, that's fine. You don't have to agree with me. You can disagree, but really want to know what everyone's thoughts are about the Disney live action movies. First off, I'm going to say ever since it seemed like the very first one came out, which was Cinderella in 2015, which I think I'm correct on that. I could be wrong, but I know that was probably the biggest one for Disney princesses. I'm just going to go that route. That was very big, and then Jungle Book came out, which I will say, out of all the films that I've seen for live action that I actually don't mind watching again would be Jungle Book, Alice in Wonderland, and now Mulan. Because all these movies are actually very well done. They're very interesting. Now, way back when they did like 101 Dalmatians and 102 Dalmatians, those, when I look back at it now, those actually did they were just horrible. But when we look back at them right now with different movies such as Lion King, which I did not like Lion King. I'm going to say this now. I did not like Lion King. I did not like Beauty and the Beast. I did not like Cinderella. I did not like Lady and the Tramp was still on the fence for me. There was things about that they changed that I did not really care for. Aladdin, you guys already know I hated Aladdin. Aladdin just was absolutely horrible. Now, the reason why I'm being completely honest and blunt with you guys is because, honestly, there are certain Disney movies that will work, and there's other movies that will not work. I mean, again, I'm going to use Aladdin, for example. The one who played Aladdin. No one ever heard of this guy. No one even heard of him. He's barely been in any movies. And then finally, when he got this big role, nobody really knew who he was, and now he's just kind of gone away again. And he was not very good. And there was also a lot of issues, I believe, there was with him on set, if I'm not mistaken. And then, of course, Will Smith played as Genie, who replaced the role as Ron Williams. That was a big issue with a lot of people. Naomi Scott, who played Jasmine, I did not have a big problem with her. I think she was a beautiful Jasmine. The main thing that she was known for was from the Power Rangers reboot and a few other movies. The issue with Beauty and the Beast was they changed too much of that as well. Emma Watson, she's cute, but also there was a lot of issues which I did not understand why she said one thing about I don't want to wear this, but yet you wore all kinds of different things, and you wore different things in Little Women, which makes no sense. But we got so many future movies that's going to be coming out, which I am terrified to see, that I don't think they're going to do very well. Maleficent, I was not a huge fan of Maleficent. I haven't yet to see the second one as of yet. I wanted to check that out. I did see Mulan, which you guys can go check out my review of Mulan. I did that very recently, so go check that out. Alice in Wonderland, both movies, very good films. I actually enjoyed that. It was very entertaining. It was a little different than from the actual cartoon or the book, which was, again, fine. Now, again, they're going to have certain adaptations. And here's the thing where Disney thinks that they're going to do this for a lot of people. I know a lot of pure Disney fans love Disney, that they're going to redo. Of course, we got the Little Mermaid coming. We have Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, apparently. We have Robin Hood. We have Treasure Planet, Lost City of Atlantis, Lilo and Stitch, apparently. Another Aladdin movie. All these movies that are very dear in the heart of a lot of kids that came out way back in the day and before I was even born, but what really got on the map was in the 90s when all these other big movies started coming out that were Disney, and they just keep wanting to mess it up and put it on these interpretations of, oh, this is what this character is going to look like in this movie, but yet he or she did not look like that in the cartoon. And I don't like that. I don't like that they do that. All the live adaptations for Disney just does not seem to be very well done. I don't think it's very well adapted to I know they want to be modern, but they can't be too modern because they have to stick to what the actual movie was back then. They have to make those characters look like those characters, every single little character. They can't have, oh, this character is going to be this, or this character is going to be this, or instead of having a he, he's going to be a she, or this character is going to be white, he's going to be black, or this character is going to be Hispanic, we're going to make him white, or this character is going to be black, we're going to make them Asian or Hispanic or whatever. We need to make every single character look like the actual character, whether or not we like it or not. I mean, we need to have that in a movie. I mean, that's just the way I am. I think that's the reason why Disney, I think, is getting a lot of heat from all these movies that they are not thinking on, and they're not thinking futuristically on, because I've had a lot of different conversations with people that have children, that have a lot of kids, and they don't mind watching the live adaptations, but they still prefer the cartoon adaptations, again, because it's children, but at the same time, it's better, and it makes more sense, and also because it's a lot more friendlier, and it's a lot less controversial. And I think, again, Disney thinks, oh, we're going to put this on something, so it's going to be a lot better, because Disney, apparently, from my understanding, whether you want to put Star Wars into this, whether you want to put Marvel into this, they think, okay, you could literally, I'm going to be honest here, guys, they think, okay, you're trying to sell a pile of crap. Let's say you're trying to sell a pile of manure, and you stick Disney on it. It's going to sell like hotcakes. But yeah, it's still going to be manure. It's still going to be a pile of crap, no matter how you change it up. But at the same time, people will buy it if it's the Disney product, obviously, because it's Disney. But at the same time, a lot of people that were pure Disney fans don't like Disney no more, because of the way Disney honestly has sold out its audience. It doesn't treat its audience very well. It's also, they pretty much have turned on their audience. As long as they make their dollar, they don't particularly care. And I think that's the reason why a lot of people do not like certain movies that Disney has done, due to whatever, whether it be the actor, the actress, the story, the way it looks. It could be a million things. I mean, now again, I'm probably going to get heat because I like Mulan. I think Mulan right now is the best live action princess film, if you guys want to go real technical, the Disney princess franchise right now. I think she's the best one. I think Cinderella was horrible. I think Beauty and the Beast was horrible. I think Aladdin was horrible. So honestly, Mulan tops them all. Mulan was not a musical. I think that helped it, as well as also I think it was based on the actual story, not the cartoon, which I did later on find out. But at the same time, I think they need to actually work on, if they're going to do a cartoon movie, they need to stick to the cartoon movie. If they're going to do a voice, okay, that's fine. We're not going to get the original voice actors from the movies or anything of that nature, because either they have passed on, or they don't want to anymore, or they're too old, which again is perfectly understandable. But at the same time, if you're going to get an actor or an actress to play in these movies, we need to get someone who actually is going to be able to look like the role, be able to talk like that character, be able to walk like that character, and become that character. And that's all I've been trying to say for several years. But again, people can disagree with me or agree with me, that's perfectly fine. But I don't think, honestly, the live action films are going to get any better, because I think they're just going to probably go into their adaptations so they can make all these people that whine and complain about, oh, we need this change in this, even though it's been like this for however many years. They don't need to do that. That's given into the whining, that's given into this. And some of y'all may say, oh, well, you're whining about something. I'm not whining about anything. I'm telling y'all something that is straight up. I'd rather be straight up than just BS you guys and give you guys something and just, follow into the crowd. I'm not one of those. I'm going to follow in with the crowd just so that way I don't get no BS. I'm one of those ones. I'm going to stand out. I'm going to say my opinion, and I'm going to say like it is. You guys don't like it? Okay, that's cool. You don't have to be subscribed to me. You don't have to like me. You don't have to like anything I say. But at the same time, you're going to, and I'm going to say this one more time, if you guys attack me or anybody on the channel, you're going to get banned. That's just point blank. Now, again, back to the subject at hand, Disney, I think, is in trouble. And when I say they're in trouble, I mean they're in trouble for live-action films. Because I don't think that they fully understand how much these films actually mean to people, and if they actually do them correctly, how they will actually make more money than I think they will lose money. Like, let's say if they go to, and I'm going to use this as an example. If they want to do Princess and the Frog, for example, which is a hilarious movie, great movie, if they do that movie, they need to get the actors actually look like a African American female, not someone else that is either. They need to get someone that can actually sing, dance, look like that character. Same thing with all these other characters in those movies. Same thing with if they did, I believe, if they did Snow White again, if they did. the movie Brave. If they did any of these films, they need to get someone that's going to look like the character, that can talk like the character, or can do an accent and can actually look like these characters. So those are just my thoughts, guys. I don't know if that's going to make any sense. Hopefully it did. You guys enjoy when I say okay, great. If not, that's cool too. But hopefully you guys are. Hopefully we're on the same page at some point. But again, I don't know when this video is going to come up. But I've been thinking a lot about this, especially with the drama that Mulan's been getting ever since it got released. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comments, and we'll be talking soon.